Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
And it's 3rd down.
What? Man!
Running once more with Henry. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 12.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Report. At the Eagles' 21-yard line.
Blitz coming, Lamar. That throw behind his intended target. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's got the first down grab and still going. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. Offense to the line fast. Mitchell takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Now Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
63.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So that brings up fourth and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. Back to the Ravens, LeJohntay Wester. Collects this at the 32. He's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, Jackson. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Set up. Hey. You. Set up.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Report.
On first and 10, it's Henry. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line.
No, we changed it.
On the pickup. It's second and 10.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. They'll run here following the penalty. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the gun, Jackson. Throw is caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Sent to return it. Here's Will Shipley. that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Great. Set. Dad. No touch.
Play action. Hurts has it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Crowd left Yeti. Great. Set. Out. Anyway, Hey. No touch.
Third and long for him here. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the big
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Second and 6 coming up here.
No touch. Set. No touch.
Pitch it to Barkley. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
No touch. Set. And let's go. No touch.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Great. Set. No.
From the pistol, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
You run that play all week in practice. You rep the wide receiver screening. The ball is out so quick, Kate, you're not even thinking a sack ever. But that time he's left holding the ball. And the next thing he knows, he's on the ground.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Crowd left Yeti.
Here he goes, third and long. Barkley's got it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
First down throwing for Hurts. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Hurts throwing again. Forced out to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down, here's Lamar. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
DC, right?
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Nice shot. Sit hard. Ready. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. A motion to tight end left. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Great. Set. Trimmer. Hey, Silver.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To number 26.
And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Gets everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Great. Check. Delta.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. He rolls to his right. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Lamar now from the gun. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
13. Yeah.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A 10-yard loss of the play. And it's 3rd down.
You gotta make a move.
Working quickly here.
You gotta make it happen. Nice shot. Report.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
3 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st down throw for Jackson. Chased out to his right. He can run it. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Running it after the penalty. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6.
Jackson now on 3rd. Buying some time right. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Baltimore First down.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup.
This is Henry on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 2.
Now Jackson on third down. Bails out of the pocket quick. We'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Looking quickly here.
Baltimore first down. First and goal.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard gain. Brings up third and
So they'll have some time to prepare for third and goal. We're at the end of our third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Report! Middle. Oh. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for it. Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Easy, 63, bad.
Now Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42.
Don't touch it.
Barkley off the pistol give. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan.
By the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10. And now 47-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
180. Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Ravens needing 4 points. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
180. Come on. 180. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets it again to Mitchell. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hey, middle. 180. It's not. No, we changed it. You. Report. 180. Right shot.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Buys time, rolling right. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Very set. Delta.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Very set. Silver, set. Delta.
They go to Barkley again. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. That's a design look for Hurts. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.